Ah, right. Okay. Yes, it's that time of year again, I suppose. All right. So how are you today, Thea? Right. Okay. Well, yeah, you have a different background, I see. What's this for? Are you playing chess, drafts, checkers? Do you know these games?
I know.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a drafts board or a chess board. Right. Okay. So today's topic, let's see what you have been doing. Have you started this page in the book today? Have you started this page? Yes, no?
Yes, we did start.
Okay. So did you?
We did the A and C. Oh, I mean only A.
Only A. Right. Okay. So let's do. Teacher Annie told me maybe she wants me to do this with you, but I'm not sure if you had done it already. So, right. This unit is what's it made of? So materials that things are made of. So here we have a collection of lots of different things you could find around a home. So
teacher, Annie do the A and E with us.
no, we're doing B, C, and F.
Okay.
Right. So part B, we have a collection of things that you can find around a house. What are they? What are these things? So let's label them first, and then we can put them into the different types of groups of things they're made of. So what are the things? What's this thing?
Bottle, a glass bottle.
Bottle. What's this thing?
A mail.
What's the word that we use? We put mail in this to send it somewhere.
Letter. A letter.
We put a letter in this. What is this thing? Begins with E.
Email.
Not email. You know this word?
Oh, I think that's
How do you say that? Yes, envelope. So that's an envelope. Okay.
I have been heard of it, but I never used that word.
Okay, what's this one? The next one underneath the envelope?
Wardrobe. Wood wardrobe.
Wardrobe, yeah. We could say wardrobe. It could be a cupboard, but yeah, wardrobe. And what's next to that?
Oh.
A phone, or it could be a tablet or a PDA.
I don't think it's a tablet.
Yeah, well, it could be something like that. So we'll say a smart device. Smart device. Okay, what's this one?
Lamp.
Lamp. And this one for your hair?
A comb.
Comb. What are these?
Glove.
Okay, they are a special type of gloves. So gloves, you will have the fingers on gloves. These ones, it's just one space for all of your fingers. The word begins with M. Mitt.
Mitt.
Okay, do you know this word? Mittens.
Yeah.
Mittens.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, for people who are in snow, maybe, where there's lots of snow. Okay, and what's next? What's this?
A mouse.
A mouse. And what is this?
Fork.
Fork, yes. And next to the fork is
a comb again.
No. So
Brush.
the first one, yes. The first one was a comb.
A brush.
This one is a brush. Yes, a brush.
I only use a comb. I never use a brush.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting. I thought most girls used brushes. Okay, next to
I
the
never
brush.
even seen one. I only use like the nearest one I have was a purple one with like it's a comb but it's circle.
Ah, okay. Yeah, still a comb. Okay, so next to the brush, we have two words for this thing. We have British English word and American English. Do you know either of those words?
Flashlight and torch.
Yes, excellent. Well done, Freya. Yeah, torch or flashlight. Okay, so underneath the brush plays music.
A guitar.
Guitar, and then let's go left of that, this big orange thing.
A sweater.
A sweater, another word we could use.
A
Sweater
jacket.
or, no, not jacket, jumper. Jumper.
Oh, jumper.
Okay, and then on the jumper,
Pencil.
pencil. And did you have one of these toys when you were young?
Yes. In my I just like put it in my bathtub and just playing with.
Exactly. Even I
duck,
did.
a
Even
toy
I had one when I was young. That's how popular they are.
a plastic.
And something that lots of
a
people
keyboard.
need nowadays. Yes, we all need, or lots of us need a keyboard now.
But in like computer or like tablet, they all already have one.
Yes, but
But some people need another. Like my friend, she already have this like keyboard, but she decided to use like have a plug and then like
yeah, it's
doing, like,
easier.
calm and then like
And sometimes
I don't understand.
it's safer as well because you have a backup. So if your on-screen keyboard breaks, you have a backup. Okay, so above the keyboard, we have
A ruler.
a ruler. Yes. Right now, here I will circle. There are two things together.
Chopstick.
Yes,
I love to
chopsticks.
use them when I eat sushi.
And the chopsticks are on. What's this thing?
Newspaper.
A newspaper. Okay, next to the newspaper, we have a
bowl.
bowl. Next to the
And there's
bowl,
lots of mirror.
mirror. And to the right of the mirror,
A
this
key.
silver thing is a key. Yes.
A
And
toothbrush.
a toothbrush. And this thing that keeps you cool.
I only use a paper. Sometimes I just use that thing, but like a fan. I don't know what it's called.
That's right. We call it a fan.
Really?
Yeah. So the
I
ones.
thought a fan was like this one, this thing.
Well, the
like-
ones that we plug into the electricity and they spin around,
Yeah.
that is just a type of fan. But the original fans were these ones here. You hold in your hand and you just do this. So yeah, you can.
I always make fan with like my paper, like.
Yeah, that's it. Just get some paper and yeah, that's the same thing as this red one.
You can like make one of that by paper, just like this side and switch it to the other side. Do it until it's full, then and just like.
Yeah, or you can go to a shop and pay maybe
Just buy
200
it.
baht,
It's
300 baht. Okay, and we have two things left here. So
A
this, what is this?
a book.
Not a book. Maybe
want
for
A card.
Valentine's. Yes, a card. And the last thing at the bottom is, what is
A
this?
knife?
A knife. Right, okay.
It doesn't look like my house knife.
Right then, so now we are going to put the objects, the things, into the correct boxes.
Okay.
Okay, so some things can go in more than one box because sometimes they're made from more than one material. For example, you can see here we have the glass. Sorry, we have the bottle, because bottle is made of glass and it's also made of plastic. Yeah, so we can put them into two sections, two groups. Okay, so bottle is finished. Let me okay, all right, so bottle finished. Finish that one. Okay, so pick something. Anything? Take turns. Let's take turns. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, Kate, what are you going for?
A key, wait, and then L, a key belongs to metal.
What is it? What thing?
A key
Key, right, okay, so say the key.
belongs to metal.
Key, metal, yes. Any other groups?
I don't think so.
No, that's right, just metal. We do get some plastic keys for some toys, but we won't include those. Mostly metal, yes. Okay, Faya, what do you choose?
An envelope.
Envelope, okay. And which group does that go in? Which box?
Paper.
Paper, yes. Okay, Kate, next.
A lamp.
Lamp, okay, lamp's finished. Where does that go?
Some of them can be metal and some of them can be plastic. There's a lot of types.
Okay, yes, it could be metal.
Metal.
Yes, it could be metal, could be plastic. It could also be glass. But yes, metal and plastic are the most common. Yep, perfect, well done. Thea, what's next?
A plastic duck.
Ducks, yes, made of plastic. Okay, Kate, next.
I think my internet is not that good, or maybe someone else's internet is not good, because sometimes your sound like a robot, like
Yeah, maybe my internet has a little bit of a fluctuation problem. Can you hear me now? Is everything okay? Okay then. What do you choose next?
Fork.
A fork, right.
There's a lot of type of fork.
Yes, so again,
metal, wood, plastic, but like metal and plastic is the most useful.
Yes, excellent. Yes, wood as well. Yes, we do get some wooden forks. Easy to recycle.
We won't use like glass, or maybe it would be like get some like hurt on our tongue.
Yeah, I mean, you could make.
Yeah, because it's sharp.
Yes, but it maybe wouldn't last for very long. Okay, Faya, what's next?
Ruler.
Ruler. Okay. Which groups could a ruler go into?
Wood.
Pardon?
Wood.
Wood. Okay, yeah, wood. What else?
It could be
Plastic.
Plastic. Any others?
Teacher, I have more.
Wait 1 second.
It's wood, plastic, and metal.
Yes. Okay.
I have a metal one.
Yes, I do too.
And
so yes.
Plastic.
Metal, wood, or plastic. Okay. Okay, Kate. What's next?
I think a keyboard.
Keyboard. Okay. Where would that go?
I think a plastic. I don't know.
Yes, plastic. That will go into the plastic box for sure. Okay, Thea?
Newspaper.
Newspaper. Yeah, obviously goes into paper, the paper box. Okay, Kate?
Sweater.
Sweater. Okay, where does that
go?
Go
to wools, of course.
Wool. Yes, wool. Okay, Thea?
Guitar.
guitar. Okay, where does that go?
Metal.
Metal. Any others?
Mm,
There's a wood and a plastic one. A plastic one.
Yeah,
It can be toys or like the real one.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about plastic. Yes, you can have a toy guitar. You can have a toy anything that's made of plastic. But if we think about the real ones, so a real guitar that you can play.
Real guitar, I don't think it can use from plastic. I don't think-
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I don't play the guitar, so I'm not 100% sure. But I think
My
wood
dad
and
plays
metal.
guitar, the wood one.
Well, ask your dad later. Say, Dad, could we make a guitar out of plastic?
Well,
And see what he
I'll
says.
find out.
Let us know next week.
Okay.
Okay, Kate, what's next?
A card
Card. Okay.
from paper.
Paper, obviously, yes. Okay, Thea.
Flashlight.
The torch, flashlight. Okay, where does that go?
Metal.
Metal, or another group, it could be in the
Plastic.
plastic group, yes.
Or sometimes it can be wood. Somehow.
Wood, no, not wood. I've never seen
Yeah.
a torch made of wood. It would be
I
unusual.
seen like a brown flashlight, but I don't know if it really would or not. So I just answered.
I suppose you could, if you wanted to. You could make probably
You
anything out of
could, but
wood.
it's not like
It's not
really.
practical. Yeah, it's not good to use it, and it will probably be quite heavy as well. Okay, what's next, Kate?
A mitten.
Mittens. Okay, mittens
Of
go
course, they are wool.
in
It
the
keeps
wool
warm.
box. Okay, Thea.
Cupboard.
The cupboard, the wardrobe. Okay, goes in the
Wood.
wood. What about any other materials? It could be made of wood. What about anything else?
I think metal can be.
Metal.
Yeah, you can have metal wardrobes. Metal and wood, they're the two most common. Okay, Kate.
Comb. A comb.
Pardon?
A comb.
Comb. Okay, the comb is made of
Plastic and wood.
plastic or wood. Yes.
Sometimes I just made a paper comb and it didn't. It can work, but it easily can broke it. So I don't recommend you to do that.
No, paper comb. Really? I've never heard of that one.
No, I made it. It's easily too broken, like, and somehow one of them just. So I didn't use it and I just throw it in the garbage. I feel sad.
Okay, Thea, what's next?
Mirror.
Mirror. Okay. And the mirror would go into which box?
Glass.
Glass. Okay. Yes, we'll put that into the glass box. What's next, Kate?
Fan.
Fan. Okay. Where would that go?
A paper.
Paper. Yes, we'll put that into the paper box. Okay, Thea?
Phone.
Pardon? The smart device?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Where does that go?
Metal.
Metal. Okay, so this one, I think, because there are a few different parts to a smartphone, we have plastic, we have metal, and we have glass. And it's things like
It's a lot.
yeah, things like the torch, it's mostly made of metal or mostly made of plastic. But a smartphone is more the same of everything. You can see there's a lot of glass there's a lot of plastic, and inside there's a lot of metal. So
So just
let's put it in
put them
all
all.
three. Yeah, we'll put it in all three boxes.
everything except paper and wood.
Yes.
And wood.
And wood, yes. I think a wooden phone would be an oxymoron. Okay, Kate, what's next? We've got, what do we have left? Let's have a look. We've got pencil, mouse, brush, chopsticks, and knife. Oh, and bowl and toothbrush. Which one, Kate?
Chopstick, maybe.
Chopsticks. Okay.
Yeah.
Chopsticks.
You can made of wood, plastic, glass. I don't think I saw one. Wait, I saw one, but like they don't recommend to use it. And, like metal. Of
Metal
course.
for sure. Yeah. Wood for sure. That's
Yeah.
the original chopsticks were made of wood. I like the wooden ones. Plastic for sure. I don't like the plastic ones. The noodles always slip off the plastic ones.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Glass, I suppose they could be made of glass, but yes, I haven't seen any chopsticks made of glass before.
Teacher, because do you know why I choose chopstick?
Why did you choose chopsticks?
Because I just saw it when you say chopstick, and then I just think of, oh wow, I just think of like there's so many kind of chopstick, and I'm so happy that I got 3 chopsticks from eating noodles.
In my condo, I have chopsticks that just one set. They have on the bottom, they're made of wood, and on the top, the part you hold in your hand, they're made of metal. So they're wood and metal.
I have only like metal and wood, not like mixed.
Yeah, so I think the metal and plastic are
It's
not so
hard to
good.
use like metal. It's hard to use metal and plastic because plastic
It
is
just-
always slippy.
Yeah, it just slips off every time.
Sometimes metal slip, but like if you want to dry, I don't recommend you in like in the sunshine because it's gonna be like,
Yeah,
like a fire on your hand.
yeah, not so good holding them in your hand. Okay, Faya, what's next?
Brush.
Brush. Okay, where does that go?
Plastic or wood.
Plastic or wood? Yes, definitely. Kate, next.
A toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Okay. Which box does that go into?
I think I have seen a plastic and wood. Wood. I only saw it on YouTube. Never seen it in real life.
Yes, I think maybe almost all toothbrushes that are made around the world are made of plastic. But yes, some are made of wood. The old toothbrushes from a long, long time ago were made of wood, or
I don't think they use metal because sometimes the toilet just have like sun.
I suppose that they could be made of metal, but I don't think so. I have never seen one. I have never seen. Okay, Faya, what's next?
Pencil.
Pencil. Okay. Which box does that go? Wood. And it could also go in which other box, which other material can pencils be made of?
Plastic.
Plastic, yes. And now we have those pencils where you click, 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 click.
Yeah. I know. I have lots of.
And
I think I have 4 or 5.
What are they made of?
Metal.
Yeah, metal. Yeah, so wood is the original pencil, metal or plastic. Yeah. Okay, so we have the mouse, the bowl, and knife left.
I'm gonna choose bowl.
The bowl.
Yes.
Okay. What material can bowls be made of?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
It can made of wood, plastic, glass, metal. I never seen one. But
Yes.
like it have.
Yes, for
I know
sure.
it
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, we have metal
And
bowls.
paper is like all of the thing except wool.
Everything except for wool. Okay. And there we have knife or mouse.
Knife.
Mouse. Okay.
I say knife.
Knife. Okay. Knife. Okay. What are knives made?
Metal or plastic.
Metal or plastic for sure. Everything else not good enough. Okay then. So Kate, what is a mouse made of?
I think your internet is kind of bad again, or mine.
Oh, okay. So can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay. So mouse. What is a mouse made of?
a mouse. I think it's a metal and plastic. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, I would say mainly plastic. You can see here. So we'll say plastic. There's a little bit of metal inside, but yeah, plastic. Right. Okay. So here we have all of the items and the materials that they're made of. Okay, so the next
Time
thing,
running so fast.
is time going fast? Well, that's good news. Okay, so the next thing is, this video, listen here.
Glass is made of
How is glass made? Do you know?
sand.
Let's see.
Hi, it's Doug. I recently came across
I
this
thought-
unbelievable video. It was taken at a hotel in Texas, where on the roof of the hotel, they have this pool that hangs.
Watch this. Would you like to go to this swimming pool?
Off the edge,
Yes.
and it has a glass bottom. Look at this.
Yes,
you like-
but like it's kind of scary because sometimes I don't go to the swimming pool. I go like glass out of here, and like there's a water part of here, and like
Okay.
when I just stand, I was like, what should I do? What if I fall, and what if the glass was not very kind of like,
Well,
so then I was like, I'm scared. I don't want to die. No.
that can be scary, but I think this is even more scarier because it's so
Yeah.
high. Look how high it is.
Yeah, mine is high too.
Yeah, so Freya, what do you think? Would you like to go in this pool, Freya?
No.
No? It's a little bit too high for you.
I will only go when I'm older.
So did you know that glass is this strong? Did you know it can be this strong?
No. Oh no.
So how is glass made? Do you know? Do you have any
Would you
idea?
go in there?
Sand.
Would you trust this
Sand.
glass? Someone named Benjamin has a question about glass. Let's give him a call now.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Benjamin.
I have a question for you. How's glass made?
That's a great question. It's funny, right? Think about just how many objects around you are made of glass. Without glass, we'd...
Okay. So what is the missing word? Think about just how many objects around you are made of. What did we say?
Glass.
Glass.
Without glass, we'd have no windows, no windshields for our cars, no drinking glasses or eyeglasses, no skyscrapers or smartphones. And yet, it's really not obvious at all where glass comes from. Like, if you're sitting there and you have a table or a desk in front of you like this, that's wood. I'm guessing you know that wood comes from a tree. Or this statue here is carved from stone. You know where...
So the missing word, the sentence, I'm
Missing.
guessing you know that wood comes from a tree, or this here is carved from stone. What is the word?
This.
What is this thing? It is a Begins with S.
Wait a second, let me think of it.
Faya, do you have any ideas? What is this thing? Right, okay. Statue.
Statue. I forgot. How did I
Statue.
forget?
You know where that comes from. But glass? Glass is a material that has to be made. How do they make it? Where does it come from? Before I say anything more, now would be a good time to pause the video and discuss.
Right, so where does glass come from? How do we make glass? Okay, can you explain? Can you tell us what you know?
It's from sand.
Hey, can you say any more? Can you explain any more?
I don't really know how to explain, but like I searched Google and I already found it like years ago, and literally teacher in the in that page of it already write like you can see through this, so we use it to make things like windows. But did you know it's made from sand? It's literally right there.
Okay. Faya, do you have any ideas? Do you know how glass
I have
is
no
made?
clue.
Rock and sand.
Okay.
I think.
How do they do it? Do they just put them next to each other and poof, magic? Or do they
No,
do
never,
something?
This world never had magic.
So
It's
what?
just a kid cool story thing.
Okay. Right. Well, let's have a look to see what they say.
Okay, you ready? Well, believe it or not, glass is made by taking a bunch of sand and getting it so hot that it melts. It's one of the most...
So write the missing word again. So, well, believe it or not, glass is made by taking a bunch of
Sand.
and getting it so hot that it melts.
Teacher,
Yes.
sand can melt?
Well, that's the thing, you see. If you take it to a high enough temperature, anything can melt. It just has to be at the right temperature.
Put the sand in a microwave, it's definitely. Or maybe just put it in some like Thailand place that's so hot. Like put it on a metal.
Well,
Put it on a metal.
how hot is hot? Do you know the temperature water boils at? When water goes blub, 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 starts to boil, what temperature is that? Boiling temperature. Faya, do you know?
Lower than 0? I don't know.
Do you know, Faya? Boiling
I can't remember.
temperature of water.
I saw something on YouTube, but I can't remember about it.
Okay, so what about any ideas about how hot the sun is? How hot is the sun?
Oh my god. I have no clue.
What do you think? Do you think it's 100 degrees C? Do you think it's 1,000 degrees C or 1 million? What do you think?
1,000 million.
So more than
trillion.
1 trillion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would it surprise you that some things on this planet are hotter than the sun?
Oh?
Does that surprise you? Yeah, most
Not
people
really.
think, or when you're young, you might think the sun is the hottest thing in the universe. It's the hottest thing. But some things on this planet, yes, they are hotter than the sun. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's see what else do we have.
It's one of the most amazing things to watch how it's made, because in order to melt sand, you have to use a special type of oven that can get super hot. It's called a furnace or a kiln. Here you can see someone loading some sand into the furnace. Once it gets hot enough, it will melt or become liquid. And when you get something this hot, you can see it glows, just like lava. This isn't lava though, it's molten sand. And as it cools, it will start to look more familiar to you. It becomes solid glass. To make a flat sheet of glass, like you'd use for a window, they melt sand until it's molten. Then they pour it out and roll it into a flat shape like this, and carefully allow it to cool. More fancy objects like a glass vase are even more fun to watch. This involves a special skill called glass blowing.
So again, the missing word. What did he just say? This involves a special called glass blowing.
My internet is not good. That's
A special.
something's.
Do you know this word? Do you know this word? Skill.
Yeah, I know it.
Do you know this word, Freya?
You can see here, it starts with this person taking a big glob of molten sand and getting it on the end of a hollow pipe. Then she blows air into the pipe. You can actually blow a bubble into it, which might end up being the open part of the vase. The molten glass has a similar thickness as honey. They carefully shape it the way they want it and keep turning it and turning it. As it cools.
So they carefully it the way they want it and keep turning it and turning it.
Melting. I think.
They carefully melt. What, this word?
Oh. Yeah.
Freya, what do you think? Would you go for this? Let's see. Oh, shape. They carefully shape it.
As it cools, it becomes solid. Artists can make amazing sculptures with glass. Believe it or not, this artist is making a glass swan. So that's how glass is made. But it's kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, how did people ever discover that if you melt sand, it makes glass? We've been making glass for a long time. So long ago now that no one knows for sure who was the first person to discover that if you melt sand, it makes glass. But some of the earliest objects made of glass come from ancient Egypt, a place covered in desert sand. Could it be that someone long ago had a campfire and noticed that the heat of their fire melted the sand beneath it? No one knows for sure, but it's possible. That's all for this week's question. Thanks, Benjamin, for asking it. Now, for the next episode, there's a lunar...
Right, so you've got 80%. Right, okay, so back to the book on page 75, part F. Here we have some writing that talks about where glass comes from, how we discovered glass, but there are some missing words. So what you have to do is choose the correct missing word. So you have a choice of 3 words. You have to choose the correct word from the 3 to complete the sentence. So I want you to send me your answers on the chat, Zoom chat. Okay, there are 8 words, 8 missing words. So just write number 1 and the word, number 2 and the word. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you send it to me, private chat to me.
Use the I almost forgot.
Okay, so I will read it for you first of all, so that you know what it is saying, and then you have a few minutes to send me your answers. Okay, so glass isn't new. People were making glass bowls and bottles more than 5,000 years. Actually, but no one has ever found out who made glass first, or when and where that. One story tells that some men from a ship arrived on the beach and decided to make a meal. They made a fire on the sand and some small rocks and stones in the middle of the fire to cook on. The fire burned a very long time and the rocks and stones got really hot. Parts of the rock and some of the stones began with the sands to make glass. So next time you look through a window, look at a mirror, are holding a glass of water, think, wow, this glass is made from very, very hot sand. Okay, so the words are at the bottom. So number 1, ago, after, already. Number 2, happen, happens, happened. Number 3, them, us, him. Number 4, put, puts, putting. Number 5, from, for, off. Number 6, mixed, mixing, mix. Number 7, the, a, any. And number 8, or, because, if. All right, Kate, that was fast. Well done, thank you.
Okay.
Right, let's just wait for Thea to send her answers and then we'll check. Okay, Thea, thank you. Well done. Have your answers. Right, okay, so you answered the same, you have the same answers for everything except for number 2. Number 2, you have a different answer to each other. Right, okay, so I will read with the correct answers. So, glass isn't new. People were making glass bowls and bottles more than 5,000 years ago, actually. But no one has ever found out who made glass first, or when and where that happened, ED at the end. One story tells us that some men from a ship arrived on a beach and decided to make a meal. They made a fire on the sand and put some small rocks and stones in the middle of the fire to cook on. The fire burned for a very long time, and the rocks and stones got really hot. Parts of the rock and some of the stones began mixing with the sand to make glass. So, the next time you look through a window, look at a mirror, or are holding a glass of water, think, wow, this glass is made from very, very hot sand. Right, okay. Well done, girls. So, Thea, number 2, you got wrong. Kate, you got that one correct. So, 8 out of 8. Well done. Okay, so Thea, just to let me know, happens is for present tense. Okay, it's for now. But we're talking about the past. So we need to use the past tense of the verb, yeah? Okay. All right, we've got 10 minutes left. So I have another video for you. Okay, so this is, as you can see, the title is Glass Blowing. So we're going to watch this woman talk about her experience, first time glass blowing. So, first question, do you know how glass is made? So, how would you answer this? If you say yes, what would you say? Do you know how glass is made? What are the 2 answers we can give? We can say yes or no. So, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
No. No, I don't. So we'll say yes. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Marianne and welcome back to Handmade. So I don't know if you have noticed, but as we have closed out this year, I have kind of challenged myself to learn some new skills. I learned how to turn.
Okay, put the words in order. First word is?
I.
Okay.
Kind. Have.
I have, okay.
I have.
Again, please, Faye.
Some.
Some, I have some.
Nếu.
Skills.
Pardon?
Skills.
Well, if you look, skills has a full stop at the end, so that would
Oh.
be the last word, so it's not skills.
So I had some new challenge.
Have some new challenge.
Wait, I think
To learn.
I kind have some new challenge of to
What do you think the sentence could be?
we got it all wrong.
Okay,
I
you can
think-
start again. It's all right. Start again. So I have.
I have kind of learned.
I have learned.
I have learned. Wait. Some of. Wait. I have learned.
Okay, right. What's next?
I have kind of learned.
Kind of learn.
Wait, I think I have learned. Wait, I'm dizzy.
Okay, right.
Kind of learn
What's next?
myself
Right,
to
okay.
learn some new skills.
To learn some new skills. Right, right.
Finally.
Learned how to turn wood on a lathe with my friend Jason Pickens, and today I am going to learn how to blow glass. I mean, this is like bucket list DIY education for me. Sure, we'll go with that. And I mean, what could go wrong? I could burn myself, I could burn someone else, I could break things. So many opportunities.
So what could go wrong? So all of the things that she just said.
I could burn myself. I could burn someone else. I could break something.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done.
So many opportunities for fun. We're headed into Pretentious Glass Company right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, HGTV headquarters, and I'm going to learn.
Where are they? California, Tennessee, Texas, New Jersey. What did she just say?
I didn't hear it. My computer just said your internet is unstable.
Okay, Faya, did you hear anything?
I forgot it already.
Okay, have a guess. What do you think? Which one do you think?
Texas.
California.
Faya, choose one. Which one, Faya?
I think it's Texas.
California.
California. No, Tennessee. Tennessee.
And I'm going to learn the fine art of glass. Hello? Come on. All right, guys, I'm here with Matthew from Pretentious Glass Company, and also Pretentious Beer next door, which we might check out later.
You need to.
If I succeed. Or actually, maybe if I fail. We might really need a beer. So, Matthew, what are you going to teach me today? Because I have never done this, and I'm so excited.
We're going to make the glass ornament.
Oh.
So you're going to get a...
Okay, so put the words in order again.
What are you going to teach me today?
What are you going to teach me today? Bingo. Well
So
done.
you're going to get to choose the colors, you're going to get to choose the pattern, the texture, and then you're actually going to inflate it yourself. All right, so the first thing is we're going to choose your colors. You can pick up to 2 colors. So you've got some that are transparent that you can see through, and then you've got some that are opaque.
I think I like that. It's like that mint green.
Mint, yeah, opalescent mint.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so pretty. I think that's my winner.
That's the one.
What color does she pick? Mintine,
Mint.
mint blue, mint green. Which one do you think? I can't hear you. Speak up.
The first one.
Mintine. Oh, mint green.
Oh.
No such color as minty.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Then you get to choose your texture. A smooth ball, no texture, or you could do a diamond texture, or this rib texture, or a twisted ribs. I'll handle the texture part of it. So
You'll do
you
that
just
part.
Pick which one you like.
Because I really like this, but it
Yeah.
also looks really hard. Guys, I do try to set myself up, you know, to succeed somewhat. So I think that is beautiful, and I just really want to see how you do it.
All right, cool. So we got your colors and your molds, and we'll just move over this way into the workshop.
All right, I think we're actually going to do this. Let's do this. It is very warm.
Okay, right. So it is very.
Warm.
How do you spell that?
WARM.
Correct. Right. How many have we got? Correct so far. 4.
All right.
4 out of
We've got
12.
like the Beyonce wind machine going, which I have to say makes it feel significantly better back here. And well, yeah, you gotta get some billowing action. Okay, what's our first step?
First thing we're going to do is gather some glass up. This glass starts at 2150 degrees. And this furnace runs 24/7 all the time. It doesn't turn off.
All the time. Oh wait, the glass is down in there?
Yeah?
See, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Okay guys, the glass studio was super loud, so I'm just gonna walk you through what we're doing. The furnace heats up the pipe to be super hot. So Matthew's cooling it off with some room temperature water.
I actually got it.
Okay. All right. So first word. First word, girls. Which is the first word in the sentence? First word is always the word that has a capital letter. Eats. Oh, okay. It's time up now, looking at the time. Okay, so you can see the furnace heats up the pipe to be super hot. Right, so what's that? 4?
I actually got a little bit.
4 out of 12. Right, okay, girls. Well done today. That's it, time up now. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.